Turkey's frigate warship that moved towards Pakistan in a show of support. India now seeing that kind of support from the United States. If I could take you through the ally that India has in the form of United States, who stood solidly with India in this time of crisis in a big show of support after the Pahalgam terror attack. US House Speaker Mike Johnson has declared that the Trump administration will back India with energy and resources if needed in its fight against terrorism. Addressing a congressional briefing on the Capitol Hill, Johnson said America will do everything possible to support India as it stares down escalating threats. Listen in.
We have great sympathy for what's happening over there, and we want to stand with our allies. I think India is a very important partner to us in so many ways. And India has to stand against terrorism there as well. We'll do everything we can in the U.S. to support those efforts. And I think that's all part of this relationship as it develops. The Trump administration clearly understands the importance of that relationship and clearly understands the importance of the threat of terrorism. And so I think if that threat is increased, I think you'll see the administration. My belief is that they will focus more energy and resources and time to help assist with that. That's certainly our hope. So.
Well, earlier, U.S. Secretary of State Mark Rubio had called External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, urging calm and dialogue between India and Pakistan. But Jaishankar made India's position clear: peace is impossible without justice, and those behind the Pahalgam massacre must be held to account. With Washington now pledging resources and political backing, India's push for accountability is now gaining powerful allies. Let me take it to General Vivedi on this. Sir, we see United States has been a little wobbly over the years. You know, in 1971, they supported Pakistan. They sent a fleet of ships to aid Pakistan at that point. Can we really entirely trust the United States this time?
Well, Nabila, you're right. During 70th war, the war which I fought, the 7th Fleet was in the Bay of Bengal, and Pakistan was getting full support from US. But thereafter, I think after the Cold War, and things have changed over, I think, entirely. You know, in last about 20 years, Indo-US relations have grown in all spectrums, whether it is economic or military. And militarily, especially, we have signed 5 important agreements with America. They cover the logistics, they cover the civil communication, they cover intelligence sharing. So all these actually make us, we are the strategic allies, and we have special status as a non-NATO member. So I think the Americans will come into play, and they have initially also did share the intelligence sharing. So I think the American support will be there as on required basis. Well, I think the current situation is quite different. Yes, as far beyond that, we are also Quad partners. Japanese have, they have responded very favorably. They have come forward and they have extended full support. Israel is there. But one point on Pakistan, Pakistan, China has a very deep-rooted relation. Our defense attaché in China, and there's a parallel channel between the PLA and the Pakistan army. So they have a lot of give and take. And more than that, the Chinese have invested a lot in Pakistan, about $60 billion of China-Pakistan economic corridor. And interestingly, Chinese PLA soldiers are in, POK. They are in these couple of areas guarding the assets. And they also report that they are also guarding some assets in Gwadar. So I think we need to be very concerned about the Pakistan-China, how that is playing out and how Turkey is playing out. But all I can say is that when we are militarily strong, we can take on Pakistan any day of the year, and we have overwhelming edge over them. I think we need not be so worried. It is Pakistan which is actually told on the hot plate. They are now going to UNSC. They are going to all the allies. They are the people who are so worried. I think we should focus on our defense. Yes, diplomacy and defense go on together. But here, as we are strong, we have the ability to take action. We have the ability to raise the level. We have the ability to escalate. And Pakistan fully understand, because they lost 2 wars squarely. And in case they come friendly, they will lose this war also. And that is well known to the Pakistan hierarchy. And in fact, there is a lot of dissent among the younger people that they are not fully prepared to fight India. And this is a good opportunity to twist the Pakistani tail.